What is going on, everybody around the world and right here on YouTube? This is Sonic Mix, and today I am here to give my reviews for NXT and CWC, the Cruiserweight Classic. Both of those shows happened a few moments ago, and NXT was nothing too special, nothing too much happened. Cruiserweight Classic, on the other hand, a lot of good stuff, very good stuff happened. But let's go over to the NXT side of the view. So NXT kicked off with Ty Dillinger versus Buddy Murphy. I thought this was a fine match. The match went on for maybe about 7-8 minutes tops. Crowd was really super hot into Ty Dillinger like they always are. Ty Dillinger beats Buddy Murphy with the tiebreaker and picks up the victory. 2 straight wins for Ty Dillinger, which has been quite a while since we've seen him pick up 2 straight wins. I give the match a 2.25 out of 5. Up next, we had Steve Cutler versus Kenneth Crawfield. 2 guys that are pretty brand new, you can say. Kind of the same ordeal. I thought this was fine, like okay fine. I thought Crawfield was more impressive in this match than Cutler was. In the end, Steve Cutler hits his finisher on Crawford, gets the win. I give this maybe 2 out of 5. It was, like I said, it was just basically 2 new guys just going at it and see who could get the better hand. Up next was No Way Jose versus Angelo Dawkins. This was an okay match. I think mostly all of these matches were pretty much okay for the most part. I almost said the No Way Jose part. That would have been a little funny. But speaking of No Way Jose picks up his win against Andrew Dawkins. Okay match. Really nothing incredible to see. I thought that I'll give it a 2 out of 5. There was some backstage promos. There was the backstage with Andrade Cien Amas, and then Austin Aries coming out of nowhere, and Austin Aries is talking about how he had the spotlight, and then it was taken away by Hideo Itami. I thought Austin Aries was pretty damn good in his promo. Hideo Itami, I thought he did pretty good as well, and I loved at the end when he said something on the lines of, I would have to put Austin Aries to give him the go to sleep. So it seems like he will be using the GTS finally, and we can finally put the CM Punk thing behind us. And then there was another backstage segment with No Way Jose, and then Bobby Roode came out of nowhere, looked at No Way Jose and said, "Nice hair," and walked away. Very good promo. Then we had a women's match. We had Liv Morgan versus Aliyah. This was an okay women's match. I think Morgan's kind of seems to be getting the more popularity, it seems. So maybe Liv Morgan will be the next big thing for the women's division in NXT. Maybe give it another year or so. And my phone goes off. I apologize for that. My cousin texted me about a burning hammer, which I'm going to get to that in just a moment. Match was okay, 2 out of 5. And then we get to the Shinsuke Nakamura promo. I will admit, Nakamura has, in my opinion, I feel like he's improved in his English. I remember there was a promo with him, with the Finn Balor, that they were going to do with him and Nakamura. And he was struggling. I mean, you can see he was trying to think of some words in English, but he did mention some pretty good words like sensational, which shocked me. But I thought he was good. He seemed confident. He seemed ready, and that's what I liked. Granted, yeah, there were a couple English words that he seemed like he had a trouble pronouncing, but I thought Nakamura did fine. I thought he improved on the English, and I didn't see a struggle, and I didn't see a oh, this is so painful to watch. I actually felt very relaxed watching Nakamura's promo, and I thought it was okay. I thought he did a good job. So thumbs up to the guy. Show ends like that. I'm not gonna really give any ratings for NXT because I feel, if I do give, overall, this show, like I said, there was really nothing special. There wasn't really no build. I'm sure we will be seeing a build, probably say in September, maybe in the middle of September, we'll start seeing a build for the next feud. Overall, like I said, this show was just really nothing special to watch. So hopefully next week, maybe we could get something going here. Like I said, I'm not gonna give any of these a score unless I really feel like there should be a score. But the only scores you're probably going to see is for the takeovers. So let's get into the Cruiserweight Classic. Wow. 2 matches, but 2 great matches. Let's kick things off with Akira Tozawa versus Gran Metalik. Awesome match. Awesome match these 2 guys had. The suicide dives off the turnbuckle. The standing, well, not standing moonsault, but where Gran Metalik goes off the rope, jumps on the second rope, then flips. I swear to God, it looks like he's going to kill himself, but thankfully he doesn't kill himself. He is safe as always. The snap German by Tozawa. Very great stuff here. If there was one little problem, it was actually on the referee's part. It wasn't on any of the other guys' part. But Tozawa, no, that wasn't Tozawa. It was Gran Metalik. Gran Metalik hit a Hurricanrana while Tozawa was sitting on the rope, on the top of the rope. Hits the Hurricanrana. Very impressive, by the way. And Gran Metalik goes to the pin, and the referee counts 1, 2, and Tozawa gets the shoulder up, but the referee hits his hand for the 3rd time, but still says it is a 2. I don't know if that, I guess you could say any screw-up referee count is a botch in some way, but it didn't seem to faze the fans. They didn't start chanting, "You screwed up, you screwed up." It seemed like the fans ignored it, which that's a good thing because if the fans would have acknowledged that, I think it would have hurt the match a little bit. Maybe not too much, though. But it didn't hurt the match anyway. And then the match went on for like another 3 minutes. Very good stuff for that final 3 minutes. And Gran Metalik pulls off the upset win. I thought this was an upset. I thought Tozawa was going to win this. And awesome match from both of these guys. 4.5 out of 5. Gran Metalik advances. He'll be facing either Zack Sabre Jr. or what the hell is the other guy's name? Noran? I forgot his name now. It's going to come to me eventually. But great match. And then finally the main event, Brian Kendrick versus Kota Ibushi. This was a very fun, great match. I love the heel tactics with Brian Kendrick putting Ibushi's ankle in the guardrail, trying to get the cheap count out. There was the neck breaker on the exposed turnbuckle, which looked brutal. The dives, the moonsault dive from Ibushi, and then the kicks to the face by Kota to Kendrick was so brutal to watch. Very brutal to watch. What I really liked, it wasn't the first bully choke, it was the second one. After Ibushi missed... Oh, I want to point out something here. I mentioned Burning Hammer. Kendrick delivered a Burning Hammer on Ibushi right on his head, and it looked vicious. Super vicious. And a lot of people, I think, thought had Kendrick won, but I knew he didn't win. But after that Burning Hammer, they went on for about another 3-4 minutes, and then comes this part here. So Ibushi goes for the Phoenix Splash, misses. Kendrick puts the bully choke. I thought right here that Kendrick was going to win. And I thought that they were going to continue with the fairy tale story of the comeback kid, so to speak, with Kendrick. And you saw the fans. The fans were really thinking that Kendrick was going to win. Sure enough, Kota Ibushi gets out of it, hits the Golden Star Powerbomb, picks up the win. Great stuff. Very emotional match at the same time. It was a very emotional match. Show ends. They both hugged each other. They both bow heads with each other. Cuts out, cuts back. Everybody's saying thank you, Bryan. Then Daniel Bryan comes, embraces Brian Kendrick. I almost choked up actually watching this because it was very emotional, and you felt bad for Kendrick, but at the same time, all good things must come to an end. And this was a good story. This was a good story they had, but it had to come to an end. But it was a very emotional ending, and like I said, it made me want to cry watching this. But both of these matches were great. Ibushi, Kendrick, 4.5 out of 5. The ending, like I said, was very emotional. I would check it out if you could ever find it, or just watch it on the network. Very, very good stuff. Very good emotional stuff with Ibushi and Kendrick. And with that being said, this wraps up NXT and the CWC, the Cruiserweight Classic. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell me how you guys liked both of the shows. And as always, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, links in the description box below. And until then, I will see you guys next time.